Hi guys, Bry Guy TI here with another tutorial. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to TreFlip. Hope you like the video, enjoy, subscribe, and like. So this is my boy Tucker. He's going to be helping us do this video today. We're going to be doing TreFlips. So ollies are always a fundamental trick that you're going to need in your arsenal at all times to do any trick. Shove-its are always a good place to start too, because it helps you get that movement of flicking the board. And so how would you describe a TreFlip to somebody, Tucker, if they were just starting off?
It's a 360 spin of the board with one kickflip rotation like this. It's going to look like this all together.
Sweet. You've seen it here yourselves, folks. Is there any common mistakes doing TreFlips that people might have?
Not wrapping your toe enough around this edge of the board, putting your foot like this. You guys got to get your toes really wrapped around that side of the board to get that
full rotation right there.
Rotation.
What tips would you give? I know one tip I think I would say is just trying to flick the board and catch it with one foot and have your back foot off, just so you can get the feel of the rotation of the board.
Yeah, probably just start by flicking the board and just trying to catch it with your front foot.
Yep, helps you commit to it later on when you're doing the trick. That way you can just make sure you're getting the full trick and momentum that you need for it, so that way you're not landing primo. What's primo, by the way, Tucker, for people that don't know?
Landing. Just like this.
Yeah, it's not fun to land when you're skateboarding. You can really hurt yourself doing that. So TreFlips are always a nice trick you see people doing off of stairs or ramps or something. And I just want to give you guys a bit better of a POV of this on my own skateboard. So your feet want to be like really wrapped around the end when you're trying to do a TreFlip. Just it helps you get that full like shove for the board and the kick flip moment to it. Also, you're going to be able to do a kick flip for this. If you can't kick flip, and it's going to make it a little harder to do TreFlips. So yeah, that's going to help knowing that, and that shove it together. You can do varials, and you just got to throw extra shove in there, and that way you can get the TreFlips. So yeah, TreFlips are always cool. We doing them down the street, just cruising, throwing some TreFlips down. A lot of people just like to put TreFlips into their line and stuff. But yeah, let's think of any other common tips or anything that we could give to them. Yeah, so Tucker, he's the better skater than I am. Seeing it here yourself, just doing these things for his tee. So let me see if I can get one of these TreFlips done, and if he can help me out, kind of tutor me. That way I can try to land a TreFlip, and you can see any mistakes that I'm doing here myself. That way, if you're having the same mistakes, that hopefully we can improve them and help you overcome that, and hopefully you can land your TreFlip too. Got my neighbor passing by right here. How's it going? Oh, okie dokie. Let's try to send it, eh? It's right there. I just don't think I flicked the board enough. You were saying how you really want to wrap your foot around it, the board. I just didn't get that full spin, so I was unable to land it. Tried a couple times, see what happens. Feel free to point out like any mistakes I'm making too.
For sure.
See if we can help the viewers on this video.
Try putting your front foot farther back.
Further back?
Yeah.
Alright, let's try that. See if I can get a little bit more rotation on the board. That way I can get that 360 movement. That way I'm not landing on the board like this and falling off that way. So I can hopefully stay with my board and ride it out. Yeah, let's try that. Let me try to put my foot back a little bit more. See what happens. Definitely got a bit closer, I feel like. That's a couple times. it a couple times without landing on it. Let's try to catch it.
Yeah, maybe try. Yeah.
Yeah, just see if I can get the full rotation to the TreFlip. Because that's a lot of spin. You're doing a full 360 and a kickflip at the same time. So you really got to make sure you're flicking that board hard. Try to stand still a few times. I think my body needs to be more parallel with the board because it seems to be flying off from like around me. It's definitely easier when you have a little bit of momentum going, because I feel it's easier to keep your center balance over the board, so that way you're not throwing your board forward or backward and you're landing like in front of your board or even like this way in front of your board. So always trying to keep that center gravity over your board is always a big thing too. If you're having trouble with your board going one way and you're going the other way, try to make sure you get that center balance. Well, you know what? That wasn't too bad. How long am I at the video, Tucker?
6:30.
It's supposed to be 6:45.
All right.
So let's try another one. Send it.
Just land it.
See what happens. Primo. Peace.